Hey,
We
we
are
are live.
live.
We are live. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning. Welcome here.
Morning.
We are again here. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anybody who's watching us. We are live again as a group, the mompreneurs or the ladypreneurs, womenpreneurs. Like we are all entrepreneurs on the online business, and we definitely dare to dream big. And we took the challenge, as you see from our titles, the positions, the professions we are from. So we see a manager, two managers, banker, sales professional, healthcare professional. We all work in different places, but we all wanted to have something different. And that's why we chose this digital business. Normally, the question we get is, what is this business? So, this is an affiliate marketing business or social media digital marketing business. And what do we do? So, what we do is we market another company or different companies, different products. So basically, we are no name celebrities that we get paid for advertising other people's product online. So we don't do any selling. Once we advertise for the product or the service, by the way, we do high ticket items. So even if it's a small sale, the volume is less, you get bigger commissions. So you don't have to worry. And that's basically it. We do it on digital platforms, which tells you that we are using platforms like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, what else? TikTok, whatever you can name it, right? Whatever you can master. I do it mainly on Facebook. Many of my business partners does elsewhere. So if you're watching us live, then I will say be with us. I guarantee you it's going to be worth staying with us, knowing more from these ladies, how they started their journey, how they're doing, and we will answer much of your questions. Great. So I will start with introduction. So I'll go from who I see on top left. Dana, you want to introduce yourself?
Oh yeah, sure, definitely. And I'll start first in Romanian, my native language. Bună ziua, bună seara la toată lumea și la mulți ani de ziua copilului, pentru copii mici și mari. Numele meu e Dana, sunt originală din Suceava, dar locuiesc în Canada de 20 de ani, în Ontario, împreună cu soțul și cu cei doi copii ai noștri. De profesie sunt IT manager, dar am și businessul meu digital împreună, la fel ca și aceste minunate doamne. So, hello everyone, and good evening, good afternoon in Europe, and actually happy International Child Day. At least in Romania, we do celebrate. I don't know in Canada if we celebrate much, but it's June 1st is Child Day. So for all of us who are children in Seoul, or we are still children because we have parents, happy Child Day. My name is Dana. I'm originally from Romania, but living in Ontario, Canada for past 20 years with my husband and my two teenagers. By profession, I'm an IT manager working in the corporate industry, but I'm also a digital business owner, same like all these beautiful ladies here.
Thank you so much, Dana. Thank you so much. And those who are watching us, you will see us speaking in different language because this is a multilingual life, because it just shows how diverse we are, that it's not one community based or one language based or ethnicity based or sex, gender, whatever you want to say. So it's a business that anybody can run. And that's why we're here from different countries, maybe now immigrated and living in the same country, but we are all from different countries, different backgrounds. And that is actually an inspiration for somebody who's following anybody of us. So, Royoko, coming to you, if you want to introduce yourself, maybe you go with English first and then your language.
English first?
Sure.
Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, my name is Ryoko. I am originally from Japan and currently living in Oklahoma, United States with my husband and teenage son. I work for the corporate company for 24 years. and I'm running this digital business as a side business. And I'm building my own business to transition away from the corporate world on my terms and secure my future. 皆さん、こんにちは。アメリカのオクラホマ州で旦那と15歳の息子と一緒に住んでおります、涼子です。フルタイムで働きながらこのデジタルビジネスを、運営をしております。今日はここにいらっしゃる皆さんと一緒に、ライブチャットを楽しみたいと思います。ありがとうございます。Okay, back to you.
Thank you so much. As you were speaking, I was thinking anytime we buy a product, when we say made in Japan, it just talks about the quality. So now in our group live, we have somebody made in Japan. So our group chat is of high quality today.
Yes. Thank you.
Coming back to Mary. Mary, you can introduce yourself.
Yes, hi. Good morning, everyone, wherever you are. Good evening in the Philippines, I know. My name is Mary. I'm an online business. So I'm here in Canada, Ontario. I came here in Canada as a living caregiver, and now I'm a business owner. I work full-time as a sales professional for 8 years now. And in our language, ako si Mary, taga Pilipinas, may Bisaya ako, taga Davao ko. Nabot ko diri sa Canada as a living caregiver, and then karon I am an online business, and we are live, and these are all my business owners, partners globally. So we are from different countries. So thank you, Chaitali.
Thank you so much. And leaving the best for the last. Elizabeth, I know you by Elizabeth, but anybody who's seeing her name, Tammy Hope is what she goes by. So please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching in from. My name is Temitope Elizabeth Okelwo. I reside in Ontario, Canada, but I'm originally from Nigeria. I'm mother of 3 lovely boys, and I've been in Canada for like 11 years now. I'm an healthcare professional, and I'm also an online business owner. Orúkọ tèmi ni Temitope Elizabeth Okelwo. Ọmọ jẹ́ màmá sọ́mọ mẹ́ta. Ilé Nàìjíríà ni mo ti wá, ẹ̀ tí ń gbédè mi báyìí. Business owner dẹ̀ ni mí, mo dẹ̀ tún ń ṣiṣẹ́ ní healthcare field. So àwa wá lénìí láti wá sọ̀rọ̀ nípa business wa yìí. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I will introduce myself, which I should have done before, but again, many of you have known me for a while. My name is Chaitali. নমস্কার, আমার নাম চৈতালি। আমি অরিজিনালি বাঙালি, কানাডায় আছি গত 20 বছর ধরে। এখানকার একটা ব্যাংকে কাজ করছি অলমোস্ট 20 বছর, অ্যাকচুয়ালি কানাডায় আছি 21 বছর, 20 বছর ধরে ব্যাংকে কাজ করছি। এই বিজনেসটা করছি অনলাইন বিজনেস অ্যাজ আ সাইড হাসল, এবং প্রচুর লোকে সাইড হাসল একটা না একটা কিছু করছে, ওয়েদার কেউ বাড়ি থেকে কেটারিং করুক কি ক্লোদিং এর বিজনেস করুক, এভরিবডি নিডস সিকিউরিটি। সো আই এম ডুইং দিস অ্যাজ আ সাইড হাসল, and these are all my beautiful business partners. So in English, my name is Chitali. I'm originally from India, now living in Canada for last 21 years, working for a major bank financial institution for last 20 years, full-time employee, working on this business as a side hustle, again, as a second source of income to have more kind of income security or financial security for our future, because future is uncertain, and with this economic ups and downs that we are going through, we all, I think, understand the importance of protecting your future and your finances for your family, right? Future, finances, families, the 3 important F's. Yeah, I just realized, right? Awesome, great. So we are going to actually answer some of your questions first before we get into our own discussions. And the biggest question, or the most important question we always get is, we are not tech savvy. How much do you? I don't speak in English. So I'm going to come to Dana. Maybe you can answer if somebody asks, what if I'm not tech savvy or I'm not fluent in English? Can I do this business?
Thank you, Chatali. Yeah, and I think as you said, we do get this question a lot because you can see all of us here, none of us has English as a first language, but our English is pretty good for these ladies here, right? Depends on when you immigrated. If you are at the beginning, English may be more challenging for you. And we do have in this business a lot of people who are not fluent in English. So running this business, actually you don't need English at all, right? You can run the business without knowing any English. It helps if you understand some English, because we have, like this one, we have a lot of live sessions, we have a lot of live training, which all through nowadays, I think you have all kind of tools that can help you translate real time whatever videos. It helps if you understand a bit, because it's uh, I know it's just easier to get more closer, I guess, with the speakers when you understand some English. But that being said, you can run your own business without having being fluent in English. It's just the training. You may have to put maybe some extra effort to translate all the trainings that we have. Although we do have some of the trainings translated in some of the languages, I'm pretty sure it's not on all the languages that our business partners are. As for the tech savvy, you can see, yeah, for me it was easier, right? Maybe people will say, because I'm in the software industry, so I'm on the computer all the time. But a lot of the people, not everyone here, was very familiar with, you know, having a lot of technical background. And we do have people who started in their 60s who they barely knew how to use the phones other than calling someone, and they are still very successful in this business. How is that happening? Is because the business, it's all in one package. You get the training, but you have an automated system that's running in the back end, and all you have to do is, hey, you pick how you want your page to look or your website. You don't have to design it. You just pick the colors maybe and your picture. So it's very easy. It's all customizable, but it's already built in there. So you have just to make some easy decisions for all the system to be set up in people in a week or two. You can get everything set up, everything your business is running without you understanding anything about how it runs. And people are doing this business for years, and they still don't understand all the technical stuff in behind the scene. You don't have to do that. There is a army of people behind the scene who are actually helping keeping all the system up to date and running, and the training updated. So the technology is moving fast, but our system are kept up to date, secure, and the training is up to date. I hope that I answered.
You did. And if you want to summarize in your language for Romanian followers for you.
Yeah, sure, definitely. So, da, nu trebuie neapărat să știi engleză, poți să faci business-ul ăsta și fără să știi engleză deloc. Ajută totuși un pic dacă înțelegi engleză, fiindcă avem multe sesiuni live în care sunt în engleză și este mai greu să traduci totul în românește. Uneori tot felul de tool-uri și aplicații care te pot ajuta să traduci, este mai greu. Deci e bine să înțelegi un pic în engleză. Cât despre dacă ai cunoștințe tehnice, categoric nu trebuie. Avem un sistem care rulează in the background și trebuie doar să iei niște decizii și totul de la pagina ta, de la website, email marketing, totul este făcut pentru tine. Trebuie doar să iei deciziile, fiindcă e business-ul tău și tu decizi cum să arate website-ul tău. That's awesome. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you. And glad that you spoke in English first, so I understood the first part of it.
I know.
Great. So let's come to, from software, let me jump to the healthcare. So question for you, Temi. Many people, when they start a business, they are kind of scared and we want to try. Like whenever I think of trying, like the first thing I try is when I go to a food court, try the food samples to see if I will like it. So for this business, if anybody wants to try and see if they like it or if this business is for them, because to run a business, you need to have certain type of mindset and certain type of personality. It's not for everybody. Is there a way to try this business out? Many people will want to know that.
Yes, absolutely. There's a way to try out this business, and that's why we have our 30 days money back guarantee. So if you want access to the business community, you'll be asked to pay $149, which is refundable within 30 days. So you have 30 days to try the business. You have 30 days to watch the webinar, different kind of workshop to know if this business is meant for you or not. So there's no risk involved. So you just have the 30 days to try it and see. And if it's for you, then you go ahead with the business. But if it's not for you, your money is going to be fully refunded. So we have an option for you. So if you know you want to try this business, come in for the access. You have the access to watch our webinar, our pre-coaching videos to see what we do in the business. So after watching the pre-coaching videos, you have 30 days to decide if the business is for you or not. So you have nothing to lose, right? So
Yeah.
yes.
Awesome.
So
Great. What
let me
you
summarize
guys?
in
Yeah.
in Yoruba. So ẹ̀yin tèmi, ẹ ní kankan láti lose o, ẹ ní 30 days láti mọ̀ bóyá business yìí jẹ́ titi yín àbí ẹ lè ṣe. So tẹ́ bá ti wọnú business community, access tẹ́ ẹ ní láti sanwó fún is $149. Tẹ́ bá ti san $149 yẹn, ẹ ní 30 days láti wò. Tẹ́ bá ti rí pé ẹ lè continue kó ṣe fún yín, owó yín á máa dá owó yín padà fún yín in full. Kò ṣe pé bóyá half la máa dá padà fún yín, gbogbo yín padà lè máa dá fún yín. So ẹ ní anything láti lose. Ẹ kàn ṣáà try láti wá wò bóyá ẹ̀yin ló wà fún àbí ẹ̀yin kọ́ ló wà fún. Thank you.
Awesome, wonderful. So, yes, I think the most important part is that people can actually try this out and without any risk, right? Because it is a money back guarantee. Now, many people might think, what is the money for? Like, what are you talking about? So, just for people, those who want to know a little bit more, is you can watch this webinar. We always have an information session, which is absolutely at no cost, no obligation. We hold this information session globally on every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I'm guessing most of the people right now will be watching from North America right now because we are morning here. But you can watch from any part of the world. It's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can watch it numerous times. Then, if you want to know the details of the financials, right, or which company are our vendors, who do we work with, which company pays us, what are the products, how can you start the business? Because many people start business different ways. Like you can start a coffee shop. You can either have a Starbucks coffee or a Tim Hortons coffee or a second cup coffee. So the business strategies to know, there is a charge of $149 for you to know all these details, because it's of course it's not public information. It's only for people who are interested. After you explore everything, you have 30 days to think if this business is for you. So you can try during this period. You get to know the community people. We are actually now 204,000. Am I correct? Are we 2,204 or are we more now?
I think I saw 2005. 200,000.
205,000 people.
5,000.
Because we are
Every week,
growing
right? Can you imagine
every
every week almost 300 to 400 new business?
So
Right.
yes, because you know what? It's a business. You can come and go anytime. You can start anytime, leave anytime, and come back anytime. You're the own boss. So many people want to try something online. And if you have been looking anything for online, I challenge you right now on this live to show and find any other business online that has over 205,000 people. You will hardly find one. I haven't found one. So if you find one, I don't think so. Have any of you found anything like that? More than 205,000?
I
So
think there
challenge,
is MLM, right? Like recruitment, right?
yeah.
We are
We are
not
not
like
talking
them.
about that. We are not
Yeah.
in that business. It's
Yeah. We
not
are not like
legal
that.
in Canada. So you're in safe hands. So put in your comments, whoever page you're watching this, if you find anything. And if you don't find, then you know you found us. And that's the best finding that you got today. So
Yes.
it is risk free. You can definitely try on that. Anybody wants to add anything else for people who want to try this business? Any of you want to add anything else?
No, I think that's the most common questions, right? The first thing they ask, oh, do I have to pay? Yes. After you watch the free webinar, right? I always say there's no business without investment, right? But the best thing in here, we are not forcing you if you think that this business is not for you, right? But if you, after you watch the webinar and you think, yeah, as mentioned by Timmy, that you have to pay, but it's a money back guarantee. Who wants to give you that money back guarantee? So we are not aftering you. We are not forcing you until you decide that this business is for you, right? So that's the
So
big difference, because I signed up a lot of, online business, and you have to pay and didn't give it back to you after, right? And then you think later on, like, this business doesn't work for me, and you lost your money.
So, Mary, since you're talking about it, I'm going to stay with you. Many people are also curious to know that, okay, I'm paying somebody online. I don't know if it is even real or false, which people will see a real. This is not a reel. This is real. We are live right
Yeah.
now, right? So you probably watch a lot of reels from people you don't even know, but we are live and we are real people. But how do you prove that it's legal? Because we do say it's a legal business, it's legitimate. But what exactly do you mean by that? How will people know it's true?
Okay, thank you, Chaitali. So that's a very challenging question, right? Because I know we see most people, millions of people are on online streaming, right? So every day, every minute, every seconds, people are just like seeing a lot of online business, and we experience that one. There's a lot of online business. So, but how do we know that this is legit? This is not scam, right? Because I've been scammed too in online business, because it's good to be true, right? So that's the reason why we are here. Are we afraid to show? We are on live because we are not afraid of this business. We are very proud to show that our business is legit. So for showing this live, it means that legitimacy is 100%. Because if it's not legit, we are not be here, right? So on one thing, why we are proven like this is proven and tested, like 200K, come on, 200K members, more than 200K around the world. It's global. So every week, if you are interested, you will see us on live every week. So you will see, because we're not showing and we're not bragging people here, right? So that's why we're not showing what our results. This is because this is our own online business. This is not recruitment. It's our own business. So if you want to know and to learn and to know more how legit we are, every week we have live meeting. Like we see everybody here. We know it. It seems like we're one family, even we don't know each other, right? And the most thing here in Canada, we are recognized by CRA, right? Canadian Revenue Agency. So it means being recognized by the government is 100% legit, right? So I know in a different countries too as well, right? So I don't know, USA they do, right? So here in Canada, every year we have the taxation season, and we can claim whatever expenses that we spent in relation with our business. So that's the best part, right? So being a business owner, you benefits on it. So that's the proof 100%, 101% that we are legit, right? So yes, it's proven and tested. Being live every day, I always do live in my business page because I'm always mentioned like I'm not afraid to show you guys. People doesn't want to do live, it's your choice, right? In this business, it's like your own store. How you deal it, how you promote it, because it's our own business.
So, what's the tax slip do you get at the end of the year?
It's we have the T4A, right? So I was started last year, so I already benefits on that, but I can claim it next year because it was last year. So the next year I have T4A, right? But the best part, I still claiming all my deductibles, right? Whatever the expenses that I spent for this business. So who will give you for that in returns of whatever your expenses, right?
Awesome.
So
I think you explained very well how
yeah,
legit the
so I
business
will do it
is.
in my language.
Yeah.
So in my language in Bisaya. So ako ipakita sa inyo na kaning negosyo is 100% jud siya na tinuod. That's why naami karon, right? Makita ninyo kami live sa Facebook or asa man ninyo makita ni, because wala mi nahadlok na ipakita sa inyo na kanina negosyo is 100% tinuod jud ni siya. So kami naka-experience na mi. So every week kada semana na mi live pod na meeting para magkita-kita mi, and then hani mo mahibawan kung interesado ka, pwede ninyong mag-sign up isa-isa sa mga din mga website, so makita ninyo sa mga Facebook ang mga advertisements sa mga website, so makita ninyo namin 30 days na free guarantee. na makita ninyo kung unsa ni na negosyo. So, kung kini para sa inyo ha, just go for it. And kung tanaw niyo dili sa inyo ha, and that's okay, right? So because not everybody be understand with this. Pero kung interesado gyud mo, just watch it for our free webinar. And that's it. So that's a proven 100%. We are here. We are legit. Thank you,
Yeah,
Chen.
thank you. Thank you so much. Dana, you want to add anything?
I think Mary kind of covered it pretty well, but yeah, just want to say that just the fact that at the end of the year we paid the taxes, if
And we
nothing
get the
else, that should
T4.
tell you it's legit, right? Like I wish I could keep everything I make for myself, but I have to pay the taxes, so that made it as legit as you can think. And the fact that, as Mary said, right, we are all here, and it's not we show up once and disappear. We are here week after week showing our faces and talking about this. So I wouldn't put my name on something that's it's shady and it's not legit, and then still show up every day or every week and talk about it. Like how many people will do
Absolutely.
that? So
We are not
Absolutely.
AI, right? We are not AI.
exactly.
Yeah,
You
we are
cannot
not
hide.
AI.
And you can see a lot of us has their full names on our pages. So it's not like we are not coming with some shady things that trying to get people in.
Absolutely. And I love how you said we want to keep as much as we can before the taxman takes it. But the best benefit, it's a business. We are still keeping more. You're keeping more. You, Royoko, myself, I think all of us are keeping more in this business than our salary. Because
Oh,
in your
definitely.
salary job, you can't have deductions. Once you
No.
have your
You're
business,
paying
you can
more.
yeah, so you have your deduction. So it's always good. And if you're on a salary, you just get a T4. Here you get your T4 as you get plus a T4A, right? Another additional income. Royoko, I'm going to ask you because many people think like the social media is a big term. For me, social media was only Facebook, and still it is because I don't really use much. Some people use Instagram. I think those are more common. Help us know some other platforms, either if you're using or people can use.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you for the question. So, yeah, like you mentioned, the Facebook and Instagram is a kind of big thing, but we can also run the business Google, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Pinterest, and so many other platforms. And our training covers all that, how to set up a business account to run business successfully. So, if you never use any of those platforms, don't worry. I mean, you get to learn everything from like a zero, step by step. And I think most people use the Facebook or maybe YouTube. And me, myself, I use Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Did I say YouTube? And then a TikTok too. But my favorite is YouTube. The reason why is, I found out about this business when I was watching YouTube. Actually, I was watching like YouTube Japanese videos and Japanese contents, and that's what I like to do on my spare time. And when I watch those the YouTube videos, and that's when the ads show up, and then that's how I found out about this business. So the best thing, I mean, important thing is you get to choose which platform you get to use to run business, and just enjoy this business journey. Excuse me. But when I talk to my Japanese business partners, I think we get the best result on the Facebook and YouTube. I think that's the two most common thing. So, okay, in Japanese. ご自分の好きなプラットフォームを使って、楽しくビジネスを運営をするということが一番大切だと思うんですけれども、何もやったことがない、このプラットフォームを使ったことがないという方でも、トレーニングで、全部すべて、一から学べることができるので、安心して、始めても大丈夫です。はい。で、私自身も、YouTube を見てね、このビジネスのことを知ったんで、私たち、日本人の中では結構 YouTube、Facebook が一番、 結果が出ているプラットフォームだと思います。Okay, back to you. Thank you, Shatali.
Thank you, thank you. And you said it well. Facebook and YouTube are still the most common one and the preferred one, but more and more platforms are coming, and people who are looking to explore other platforms. Definitely, we have the training, which is great. Just curious, Temi, what platforms do you use?
I use YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, and
Awesome.
Instagram too. I use
Oh,
Instagram
wow,
too.
you're all over the place. Mary?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, me too. Mostly is Facebook and now Instagram, just posting there. And I learned from our global coach, the TikTok. So I started in TikTok too. So I
What?
use Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. I have a channel, but I'm not really active yet in YouTube because I don't know. Sometimes I'm having a hard time. I need more training. So one more thing I add with that, because I have a lot of prospect or friends interested to know, but they're afraid because they said like I'm not good in social media. I'm shy. Yeah, I'm shy to show my face. I'm shy to do the live. Like
Now we have AI to show without
I
showing
know,
our face,
but
right?
I am always telling them like here, zero knowledge, you don't have to worry because we have a step-by-step training. If you are not a social media person and this business, it doesn't mean that you have to show, but because it's your business and you will learn more because we have even me, I'm not a social media before, right? So look at me now. Doing live is your choice, right? It's your choice. It doesn't mean that, oh, we will force you to do live. It's your choice. So, but the way every time you learn the training, you will maybe doing more on that after you learn the training, right? We become
Yeah,
expert, and these are all free. That's a good thing. This training
absolutely.
is all free, and now look at me. I can do live. I can do anything. I have so many apps now in my phone, and it's free apps. And I said, like, I can do anything. Like my picture is everywhere now. But
Yeah. So
that's for
again,
my
you have
business.
two. I feel like I am, the most backward one because I'm still on mostly Facebook. Where are you, Dana?
Same as the ladies here. I do have accounts on YouTube and TikTok, and also on Pinterest too.
Oh, wow. You
But
have
it's
another platform.
yes, but Facebook, I think it's where I'm most active because it takes time if you want to build quality content on all these platforms. So that's why it's
Yeah.
your decision, as both Mary were saying, right? It's your decision on how much time and energy you want to spend, and you can be on all these platforms, of course, but you need to understand that you need to target the content type for each of the platform because you cannot just the same post will not be successful on all of them, right? You have to adjust it, so it takes time. Or you can pick one, like most of us, I think, are doing. Pick one or two where you are most active, but you can still have the others and cross post from time to time, and then at any time you can switch, right? You've been
Absolutely.
on Facebook for a while. It's like, hey, maybe it's time to try something new. And it depends on your style also, right? Like I pick Pinterest, you're asking because I didn't use it much before, but I really love creating content and visual content. And I think for Pinterest, it's all this platform, right? It's a business that you build for long term. It's not something you start and tomorrow you get the results immediately. You have to build your business, you have
Yeah.
to build your network. So all of them are long term, but I think why I like Pinterest is that it's usually for Facebook and Instagram, once you post it, they said it's like 4 hours the most, and then it's kind of people. It goes through the feeds, and right, no one is looking at posts that are a couple of days or very few people. On Pinterest, it's something that's more longer term, and you can get
Hmm.
the algorithm and the way that platform is that the pins will be there for longer. So that's why I kind of tried into that. But it's
Awesome, which
again,
is great. I think
it's very
Interesting.
different than this one. So you have to spend some time.
so. I think with your explanation of Pinterest is actually going to spark some interest in people to
Yeah,
try that, right?
check
I
it
will
out.
try. I I don't
Yeah.
know about that.
Now, I think, and you guys can pitch in with any questions you might have. But I think the most common question people ask or people have in their mind is the fear factor, right? Anybody wants to address how you have overcome your fear, if you had any before starting? Anyone, if
I
you had?
can. I was just talking, so but I'll try to be short, and I'll just add my thoughts on that. Because for me, I felt like I always wanted to have my own business, but I never knew where to start, and was never the time. It's either kids are too young or too busy at work or whatever. And I think for me, at the moment when I started the business was when it was the time for me. And it happened that I found the right opportunity, right? So it took me like a day to decide and sign in and just start the training. But that's why I'm telling people is do your due diligence. Don't say no without understanding it, right? There is 90 minutes webinar plus a lot of once you register to the free webinar, once is the
So
90
you
minutes
took
webinar.
only one day to make a
Yeah.
decision?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
who took more than one day to make a decision? Royoko,
I
how long did you take?
Uh, I think it took me about a week, but I think I kind of already knew that in my heart, I know I want to do it. But it just took me like a week to get it all together. So one day
Okay,
is
great.
like, wow, amazing.
From 1 day to 1 week. Tammy, how long did you take?
Hmm. I think it took me months. Months.
How many
Like
months?
maybe like 5, 6 months.
Okay, I'm going to
Like
pass from Mary.
I've been seeing the ad. I've been seeing different ad. I was like, I was skeptical. I was like, I don't know if it's real.
Okay, so
And
you
I
took
asked
5 months.
people.
I want to see how far it goes. Mary, how long did you take? Just the time, nothing else. How long
Me,
did you
I
take?
want to share something because during pandemic time, right, everybody working from home and doing one looking for something, right? So I joined one online business and I paid $1,000 for that. And I found out later on, like, it's just like for the money and didn't return my money. We spent that money already and I lost it. Of course, I have fear again, right, to join again. But because in my head, I wanted to something to change my life, right? So I have to fight this fear. I have to, because if you have a dream, it's not, doesn't mean like you scam or you lost money, you stop there, right? So after that, I saw it. I observing one of my friend who is like every day, passing in my Facebook every day. And I said, like, it looks like legit, like, because he has a lot of different features, like, there's a testimony, there's about the business, and then, whatever she learned maybe in at the time in your training every week, she posted it, and then it that's catch me. And then I made a thorough, like as Dia said, like we have thorough diligence already, right? Because I got a victim already and I lost thousand of that one. And I'm thinking this one, I don't have money at the time, but I said like I want to do something to start my year, right? So 149, it's money back guarantee. Why not? Right?
So
So
after you came across this business, how long did it take for you to really start?
just only a month, I think. Just only
Okay.
a month because I really want to do something at the time, right? I,
So
I
I think I'm the person that took the longest time, right?
oh
Because no, one thing I liked about you, what you just shared, and I think it's a very, very inspirational for everybody. You burnt yourself with one business. You lost thousands of dollars, but you did not allow that failure to stop you from,
yeah, no,
right?
keep
Trying
going.
again, because if you have it core deep down in your heart that you want to change something, you have to. One failure doesn't mean the next one will be a failure. So kudos to you on having that mindset to, try and see. But again, you took 1 week. I took actually almost about a year. Now there's a reason, because I'm a banker and I see a lot of online scams that people come and cry to us talking about their losses, right? So that was, I was skeptical. So I did my research. but his. Even if I started late, more important is starting, right? It's never too late to start. So it took me time to convince myself, but I'm here. So anybody that is watching us live, God knows how long you have been following us. And if you're not, start from today to follow and then watch the webinar. We have it just in 2 days. Tuesday is our first webinar. Today is Saturday, and you will know more. Opening up to you guys, any last word for your audience? Royoko, what would you say, a last piece of advice before we wrap up this show?
Okay. I want to say, don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone.
Awesome. I think life begins at the end of the comfort zone, right?
Right. And then that's when it starts the growth zone. So yeah.
Exactly. That's when it happens.
How are they saying that the comfort zone is where the dreams are dying? So don't let your dreams die. Get out of your comfort zone. I love that.
It is. And I think that's the most simplest phrase, but has the most power. Because when you think about that, I think about, like, when a ship is made, the comfort zone is the safe zone, right? You can build a ship and keep it in the harbor. It's useless, right? It's nothing to do until you sail in the ocean, in the middle of the ocean. And the power of the ship is only, you can sail very easily in a calm ocean. You know your power only when you can go through the rough tides and the rough ocean, right? So, and then you survive. So, and that's how you say this is strong. So getting out of the comfort zone definitely is a great advice. Dana, your piece of advice. But before that, let's thank somebody who joined us live. Forbes, thank you so much for watching. And Forbes is watching from Estonia. I am not very good with the world map that much
in
right
Europe.
now.
Europe.
It's in Europe. Okay, perfect. So it's evening there. Happy good evening now on Saturday. Dana, what would you advise to people?
My advice, kind of, I guess, maybe picking on what we talked about fear before, and it's don't let your fear stop you from trying something new. Yes, there are a lot of things online that may not be what they seem to be, but you have do your due diligence, do your research, and be curious to learn more before dismissing something like this opportunity. Because the regret that we see from people on this business is, I should have started earlier. So
talk to me about it.
don't do like Chatali. Don't wait for a year.
Talk to me. 1 year wasted, 365 days times 60 seconds. Like, how many zeros after that I have spent? So for sure, I think you brought a very good point. Regrets, regret of trying something and not being successful is less than the regret of, oh gosh, I should have tried. I never even tried. So regret of not trying is more than trying. And then I think in this business, once anybody starts this business, when they see all this people, and I always see, like, even just five of us, right? You're from IT, you're from corporate world, I'm from a corporate world being a banker, you're in the sales professional, you're in healthcare, like we all manage time and do this business. Temi, I'm going to ask you about talking about time. What advice will you tell people regarding time?
You just have to prioritize your time, and you don't really need much time in doing this business because everything is on automation, right? So you really don't need much time to you really don't need much time to do this business. You just need like few hours in a day to do this business. So everything is on automation. So if I can do it, then you can do it. Then anybody can do it, right? Sorry, I think my battery is getting low.
No problem. And
Yeah.
before we wrap up, anybody else wants to add anything? Mary, actually, you haven't
Yeah.
advised.
I just want to say, um, get out of your comfort zone. Even that your comfort zone, it's not comfortable. Every little step you take you closer to your goal. And remember, it's at the moment of making a decision that your life is being shaped or your destiny is being shaped. So take that decision, take that little step, put your name and email address, watch the webinar, take that little step.
Absolutely. I also do get a lot of people in my community as well asking me about this business, and they are still scared, but you can only change yourself. Nobody can change yourself, right? Your mindset is your mindset, but you can overcome every scare. Like, how scared were we when we applied for this immigration application, not knowing whether Canada will take us or not, the fear of getting rejected. How scared are we applying for the first job, going for that interview, right? Having the first child, everything we started, everything has a first time to start. But if you really want something, you will really do. It's all about how really do you want? How strongly do you have the desire? That's important. Mary, your one liner
Yeah,
for
mine
people
is
as
very
advice.
simple. Dream is always a dream if you don't take actions, right? So take actions and start chasing your dream and make it the real dream, right? Not only keep dreaming and without the action. So up to you
Absolutely.
guys. We are here to help and to guide you, and we're giving a free workshop. It's a free workshop. Just watch it and let us know what's your decision for our workshop. And we are here.
Absolutely.
So we're proven. This is only a few. You will see us every week. So different people, different business owners. So this is proven and tested.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, everyone that has been with us during this live, or if you're watching us replay later on, you can play as many times as you want, scroll through the pages, whoever page you land up upon, whoever you resonate with. If you want to know more, feel free to connect with any of us, and we will be more than happy to help. And this is all about giving forward, because someday somebody showed us this way, and then we are now willing to show you the way,
Yes.
because we all more or less feel the same pain, being either a parent or working full time, 9 to 5, getting your bosses talking to you, begging and pleading for vacations. So we all understand what the meaning of true freedom is. If you really want to have true freedom in future, start today to build that future, and any of us can help you because we went through that. So thank you for watching, and thank you, ladies, for giving your time today and inspiring our audience. Talk to you soon again.
Thank you, Trey Tolly,
Thank
for
you.
Thank
hosting
you,
this
Thank
everyone.
you.
engagement.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Thank you
Bye,
for
Bye,
everybody.
joining.
ladies. Hope to see